Hello, and thank you for choosing Revivenode. Today, I'll be explaining our schedule system, and I will leave 3 examples at the end of the video if you guys want to set it up in a similar manner. It is honestly quite simple, and we use it on a system called Cron. Clicking on schedules, here we can go ahead and create a new one, and we can even name it. For this example, I'll probably just name it Start Server. And here we can specify when we want to start the server, what's the minutes, hours, day, month, and day of the week. For this example, I just wanted to start the server every minute. So if my server is offline, I can start it up in the following manner. Down below, you'll see there are 2 options: schedule enabled, so we can disable it or enable it, or only when the server is online. Since I want to start it, I must ensure that this option is disabled, or else it won't be able to start it since the server is not online. I can go ahead and click create schedule, and here I can click on the schedule and I can click new task, and I can add tasks here. So we could send commands. For this example, I'll do a send power action, and here I can do start the server. I can also do restart, stop, and terminate. I do want to clarify that terminate does not mean it'll delete any files. It simply means that it will force stop the server if the stop function does not work properly. For this, send power action, start the server, and click create task. Simple as that. So every minute it will start the server. We can see this when we just simply stop the server, allow it a few moments, and it should automatically start it up without any human interaction. And there we have it. It is automatically starting up by itself. Now that we have that working, we can go into schedules again, and we can create another schedule. For this one, I'll call it backups. And I want it to run every 24 hours. We recommend every 24 hours as it's best suited for creating backups, at least once a day. So for that, we'll just do, so for here, all we need to do is add an asterisk, a slash, and then the time. So every 24 hours, which is 1 day. Afterwards, we need to make sure that since we're doing every 24 hours, we don't need any of the minutes. We can just go ahead and set it to 0 since we are not going to need it. And we can make sure that we only run it whenever the server is online or when it's offline. Your choice there, and if it's enabled or disabled. We can go ahead and click create schedule, and we have a new section. Coming into here, click new task, and we can do action and click create backup. We can add ignore folders if we would like to, but for this example, I will not be adding any. I can just click create new task, and every 24 hours, it will create a new backup that will be sent to our backups tab. And the last example I would like to show you is to restart your server. For this, we can do what we can do is click create schedule. We can restart it 2 times a day, which is usually recommended for SMP type servers. Since we're doing it 2 times a day, we can do it every 12 hours, which is half of 24. And same system again, we have the same formatting, and we do not need minutes, so we'll set it to 0. We want to run it only when the server is online. We'll go ahead and click create schedule. Of course, my bad, I completely forgot to add a name, and we'll just name it restart server. Create schedule, and here we can go ahead and add a new task. You can add more than 1 task, and that's what I'll show you here. For some people, they may be using a ton of plugins, and it may not allow the server to fully stop. You can simply just use send power action and restart, but if there are some plugins or data packs that do not allow your server to completely stop, what we recommend you doing is send power action and do terminate. The main issue with this is it will not save your world, so you may lose progress up to 30 seconds to a minute, which is never good for a player base. So what we can do before that is send command, and we can type in the command in here. We'll do save-all. We can put it for 0 seconds. So as soon as the schedule started, it'll run the command, click create task, and that's what it will do. And now we can add another task to the same schedule, and this will be send power action after 15 seconds of the initial command, which is save-all. We can go ahead and do terminate server and click create new task. So after 15 seconds of our first command, it will completely terminate the server. And since we have this set up, our other schedule, which is the server startup schedule, will automatically start a server upon that. And here we have some basic core schedules that is usually recommended within any type of server you're creating. You can back up your server, you can restart it, and you can start it up within any crashes. Hopefully this was informative, and if you'd like to see any more tutorials, please leave your comments in the comment section down below, and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Other than that, we hope you guys have an amazing day, and thank you for choosing Revivenode.